I'm Chris White, Eye Clinic Liaison Officer for my site Nottinghamshire. This week is Glaucoma Week 2020. What I'd like to do is update you about how glaucoma treatments and monitoring have changed since we've been in this COVID-19 crisis. The clinics are running, but they're running in a very, very changed way, and the way that your glaucoma is monitored is likely to change as well. Traditionally, when you came to the clinic, you sat down in the waiting area, you went and had a visual acuity, you sat down in the waiting area again, then you had a visual field test, then you sat in the waiting area, then you saw the doctor, and the doctor might say you need a scan, so you go off to another waiting area where you sit and wait for a scan, then you have the scan, and then you go back and sit and wait for the doctor, and then eventually you go home. All of that could take 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours to complete. The aim now is to cut down on the amount of time that you're actually spending in the clinic. Now, we started doing this a while ago in the macular clinic. We're running a thing called virtual clinics. Now, virtual clinics are nothing new. They've been around for quite a while. They've been working very successfully in the macular clinic, and now we're looking to roll it out to glaucoma as well. The idea is that you arrive at the clinic, you have your visual acuity, you then have a scan. The best part is then you go home. The win-win in this is that you're spending less time in the clinic. The consultants and doctors still see all your results. They sit there and look through them all, and they decide if you need to be called back for any kind of treatment. Now, glaucoma virtual clinics have been running for a while now. They're mostly the same as in the macular clinic, but with the addition of a visual field test. Something else that's changing is phasing. I suppose most of you who've had glaucoma have had to have phasing at some time or other. Come into the clinic very early in the morning, usually 6 o'clock in the morning, and your eye pressure is taken every hour throughout the day for a 12-hour period. So you're in the clinic for 12 hours. And of course, with the risks associated with COVID, that's not a good idea. So we're changing the way that we do phasing in that there is now a thing called an Care Tonometer, which you come into the clinic and you're told how to use it, and you take it home with you. The idea being that at home you can do your eye pressure every hour for 12 hours, bring the unit back into the clinic, and all the data is downloaded from the unit to give the results that we're looking for. So why are these changes happening? Well, some of the changes were planned to happen anyway. It's just the COVID-19 crisis has forced these changes to happen a little quicker. We want to minimize your time in the clinic. It's safer for both patients and staff, and it's a better use of technology. Now, that's the technology that we have already and some of the new technology that's coming along. The bonus of this is it increases capacity in the clinics, and it decreases waiting times as well for the patients. So the clinic area at the moment looks very, very different. Most of the furniture is gone. The chairs are well spaced apart. You're given a seat number when you come in, and that will be your seat number throughout your visit. When you finish your visit, you hand in your seat number card, and the area where you've been sitting is thoroughly cleaned, ready for the next patient. So what does the future hold? Well, hopefully in the future that you're going to get easier access to monitoring your glaucoma. There's going to be more community monitoring going on in the high street, usually in opticians or in medical practices like GP practices. It's going to be better for patients and better for staff. So the main message again, as always with glaucoma, is don't stop your drops. 50% of glaucoma related sight loss is preventable so long as you keep with the routine that's been told to you by your consultant. And the most important thing of all is get your eye tests regularly. Glaucoma is usually picked up in an eye test. If you've got a family member who's got glaucoma, you may even qualify for a free eye test if you're over 40 years old. But it's really important, especially for people of certain minority groups, that they get tested regularly. And that's it. If you've got any questions, you can contact me through Facebook or at the Eye Clinic at Queens Medical Centre. Thank you.